Tonight, we're camping at Holy Ghost Campground. Supposedly, the most haunted campground in New Mexico. But before we try and endure the night, we're gonna take a little hike into the Pecos wilderness. So we'll be camping right along Holy Ghost Creek and also taking a little jaunt out Trail 283. Mostly trying to survive the creepy ghosts and ghouls of the night. I hope you can see this. There are dozens of little blue butterflies flitzing around this water. I'm not sure if flitzing is a word, but they're definitely flitzing. There was a big... If you do this, please stop. Nobody cares that you are here. It's bad for the tree. It's ugly. And it doesn't really last that long because the tree grows. So just stop. I know we've mentioned lichen before, but I'm not sure if we mentioned this type of lichen. This is called antler lichen. And antler lichen really likes to live more on dead trees. That's why we see a lot of it on the ground, because it grows on those dead branches and then those branches fall off. You find a lot on the ground. Hopefully the camera's picking it up, but way up there in the mountain, there's still snow. Today is May 22nd, and that is the explanation why Holy Ghost Creek is running as high as it is. All that snow melt. So this is an amazing camp spot right along Holy Ghost Creek, but it's only amazing if the ghosts and ghouls don't get me tonight. So no one really knows why Holy Ghost is regarded as this haunted campground. Some people say that a priest in the late 17th century killed the Pueblo people who were living here. Some people say that it was the priest that was killed by the Pueblo people. There's other more modern stories of murders and things like that. I couldn't find any proof of any of that, but we're gonna check it out. And maybe this will be a more supernatural than natural video. So to help us out tonight, I got my headlamp getting all charged up. I have my trusty lantern that we're gonna fire up to keep a little bit of light. And we're gonna use some night vision and try and maybe catch the ghouls and the ghosts off guard. I don't know if this campground is haunted or not, but I have an angel looking over me. Guess it's just something another camper left. So the quote-unquote night vision we're using is really just infrared, but it's still kind of cool to look around at night, try and see things that you wouldn't normally see. But true night vision actually amplifies the light that's out there.
But what I thought was kind of cool was my eyes were glowing. Usually you don't really see that much because human eyes, we don't have the same structure that animal eyes do. But it was also interesting on my shoes. I have a little reflective stuff on my shoes and how incredibly reflective. And then it's fun to watch me stumble around in the dark.
Well, I've been walking around out here for about half an hour in the cold and dark using the night vision, and pretty sure there's no ghosts of murdered priests or Pueblo Indians. I don't think Holy Ghost is haunted. Now, we'll see if I survive the night. So hopefully, I'll catch you in the morning. Well, we survived our night at the most haunted campground in New Mexico. I don't believe any of it. It's a beautiful campground. The sun is about to reach us and finally warm us up because it was an extremely cold night. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.